Hey everybody, it's day 104 of the 222 days of push-ups. It's been a long Friday. It's been a long push-up today. It was a 4:45 start to get to London there and spend some time with all of you there in London today. It was it's a lot of fun. We get to be on job sites again, and it's my favorite time of the year. I always talk about how, through some of anybody I talk to in the interview process, that the idea of being in an office building all summer would make me want to jump out the window. So I love being able to get out on a job site, clean some windows today, move some ladders around, and it feels like the first week of May. So for me, a couple quick things. One, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, take a look. It's about the idea of being late and how to avoid being late, and that just really what that means in our business. And a lot of people I've talked to in the last couple of days that have seen it thought it was pretty helpful. So take a look at yesterday's video if you didn't get a chance to already. And then, as I said, I talked today just a little bit about how to take advantage of the weekend. I was just talking to Slada. It is the first weekend of May. It is such a sacred, special weekend, and it's supposed to be 16 degrees and sunny most of the way through the entire country. So we couldn't dial that up any better. A couple ways to take advantage of that is, one, call your previous customers, and two, get as much help as you possibly can out cold calling. Have a balance between the two. So previous customers are such a huge asset. They are such a massive asset. They are what we build our business on, and they're something that we didn't do a very great job of calling. And that's not on any of you. That's on some of the some of the partners and us and what we worked on. So that is a huge opportunity still for you. And the best way for me that I've thought of and what we've talked about doing is making that phone call. And if somebody doesn't answer, sending a text message directly after. So I was on, I guess it was with Faye today, that I had shown her a number, a 312 area code that's called me probably every other day. But I'm on job sites and I'm working and I'm just not answering the phone. I don't recognize the number. So sending that text message directly after it will book you a lot of work. I'll send you an example of the text message that I would send in the body here right after it. So that's one massive, massive way to take advantage of it. Make sure that you talk to your coach about how you should split the time. That's really going to depend on how many previous customers that you have unbooked. The more previous customers that you have unbooked, the more time you should spend on that this weekend. And then get some cold callers out. Make sure you've got people out with you this weekend. If you're knocking on doors by yourself, it's better than not knocking on doors at all this weekend. But every time that you're knocking on doors and you don't have somebody with you, between houses, be texting friends, calling in favors, whatever you can do, the more doors you can knock on, the more leads you're going to get. Imagine that. It's pretty simple math. So again, those are the thoughts. That's how you take advantage of this weekend. Make the calls, follow that call up with a text. Make sure you're doing those calls properly and changing the statuses in CPower from either lead to booked or not booked, and why. And then make sure you have people out with you. And if you do that this weekend, you are going to book a just bonkers amount of work. I'll but guarantee it. So again, everybody remember, it's all about attitude. It is Friday night right now. I'm pumped about what's been a long, hard day. That's what being an entrepreneur is. That's what being a manager is. That's what what it takes to really get through it. So remember, it's all about attitude. Momentum's always happening. There is such a huge opportunity right now to get your momentum just shot in the right direction. Take advantage of that opportunity, and we'll talk to everybody tomorrow.